And like while we were finding the value of a polynomial, so what's the stuff that we have done on that?
Like we use a p, like the px thing. Yeah, and we
Correct.
substitute values.
So you will say like polynomial will be given to you, and then they will ask you to substitute any random value, okay, in it, any value of that variable, and then if you substitute it, you will get the answer. So that solution that you are getting for that polynomial after putting that value, we call it as a, we call it what? We call it as a value of that polynomial. Okay? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Okay, then at the end, like we talked about, there will be such kind of a value that will give you a solution 0. We found out like for this example, like when you substituted p like x as 2 or you find it p of 2, so you were getting a 0, and same as the case p of -1, you're getting a 0. So in those cases what we can say, so these 2 and -1, the values of variable, are known as what? We call them the zeros of that polynomial. Okay, get it? Yes or no?
Y- Yes.
So we call them zeros of polynomial, and then at the end I told you how many zeros are possible there for a polynomial. What you will say? How many zeros are
It,
possible for a polynomial? It depends on what? Like for example,
it
it is a
depends on
cubic
the value you're
equation, so
given.
how many zeros can be there?
The solution would just give 1 0.
No, no. Like how many values of such variables are there so that you will put them and you will get an answer 0? How many values are possible?
I'm not so sure. Yeah, I
No,
didn't get your question, sir.
like at the end we discussed that part, that the number of zeros will be equal to the degree of polynomial. Okay?
Oh, okay, wait, sorry. I don't have this noted down. Can I
Yeah,
note it
yeah,
down?
just have a note on it. For example, like we discussed about this linear equation. They were saying you to find out 0 of this polynomial by yourself. So we find it out by equating it to 0, and we got x is equals to 5. So if you put 5 in this polynomial, you will get answer 0. So there is only one such value possible for this, okay? Get it?
Yes.
So if you haven't noted down, just speak quick, then we will be moving forward.
Yes, sir, I noted it down.
Good. Okay, then let's continue ahead. Okay, then few observations we have, or just let's do one more question on finding polynomial 0 of a polynomial by ourselves. Okay, there are two type of questions that they are giving you. The first type of question on value of a 0 of a polynomial is like they will give you some points, like they are just saying check whether -2 and 2 are the zeros or not. So in that case, what we are doing, we are just substituting the values. Yes or no? So if you will substitute your value, you will, if you get a 0, you will say this is the 0 of this polynomial. If we are not getting 0 as an answer, then we can say it is not a 0. Get it? But in the other type
Yeah.
of question that we just discussed down there, the last question of the class, so polynomial in x was given as x minus 5, and they are saying you to find out 0 of this polynomial. So what's new in this case? We do not have any value. We just have to find out 0 of this polynomial by ourselves. Okay. So how we can find it out? So in such case, you just have to equate the whole polynomial to 0 and then try finding the value of x. Okay. You got an equation after you equate it with 0, and then you need to find out the value of this polynomial. Get it? Yes or no? Okay,
Yeah.
let's apply it to a question. So the next question that they are asking, so they are just simply saying you there is a polynomial qx which is 3x plus 2. So find its 0. First of all, how many zeros can be possible for this? How many zeros are possible for this polynomial qx? What you will say? Yeah,
But we don't know what x can be. So how are we supposed to say?
just check the degree.
Oh, it
What
equals to
does What this statement is saying?
Sorry, yeah. So
The
the
statement is saying it is just based on the degree of the polynomial. So degree is the highest
so it would be
power of the variable. It is one, so only one value
yeah,
is possible. Now, how you will find
yeah,
it out? So that just go with the last example. So if they say find its zero by yourself, so what you will be doing in that case? You will be equating the qx is equals to zero, because ultimately we want to make this polynomial as zero. Yes or no?
yeah.
So the first step will be, you can say step one, equate the polynomial with zero. Okay. So if you equate the polynomial with zero, then substitute the polynomial's value. So it is 3x plus 2 is equals to 0, we can say. Yes or no? And
Yeah.
then what you will have? You can find out the x just by solving it out. So what answer you will have? Yeah. What answer you will have if you will solve it out?
Well, what would X be?
Yeah. What will be the value of x if you solve it further?
It would be uh -2/3.
Okay. And Darshil? Darshil, what do you
Um,
say? Yeah. So the first step will be like we will be equating it with 0. So positive 2 will go to that side. So it will become a negative 2. And x will be equal to negative 2 over 3. That's it. Okay. So this is the 0. Okay. Of this
yeah.
polynomial that we have. Any confusion out
Wait,
there?
but is this the only zero?
Sorry?
Is
No.
this the only zero?
Yeah, only 0. There is no other such value possible for us. Okay.
Oh yeah. Okay,
Because it is a
well,
linear
it's
equation. Get it? Yeah. Any confusion out there?
nope.
No? Good.
No.
Okay, if they will give you a quadratic equation in place of this one, then what are you going to do in that case? Is it possible to find out in that case as well? What you will say?
Yes.
Okay, we will go to the quadratic one later on. Let's first of all solve one more question
Okay.
on the same case. So the question now they are asking, so the polynomial px is given to you as ax plus b, okay? And then they are saying find 0 of this polynomial. So what will be the 0? What was the first step that we have done? Yeah, what you will say?
We have to find out how many zeros will be in the equation
Now
first.
how many that is totally depend on this only, okay? The degree. So variable is x in it, okay? A and b are constants.
So it'll just be 1 0 if we already
Yeah,
know.
a
Yeah.
and b are just the constants that you have, okay? So if a and b are constants, so x is variable, so we will check the power of that variable. It is just 1. So what was the step 1? Equate the polynomial with 0 if you want to find out it's 0, okay? So we are just
Yeah.
doing ax plus b is equals to 0. So what will be the value of x in terms of b and a? Yeah.
Sorry, sir.
What value you will get for x?
It's, would it be negative b over a?
Yeah, that's it. The b will go on that side, so ax will be equal to negative b. X will remain over here, a will go in division, so negative b over a. So if you try it out by substituting, let's check it. Like if I find out p of minus b over a, what answer I will have? So you will say a times minus b over a I will do, plus b I have. So a will cut out the a, so you're just left with negative b plus b. Is it giving you a 0? Yes, it is giving us 0.
Yes.
So this is just to check, okay? Like your answer is correct or wrong. So yes, it is giving a 0, so we can say so it is the 0 of that px. Get it? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, so
Yep.
just have a note if you want, then we will be moving to next question.
Yes, sir. I'm done noting down.
Okay, Darshil.
Me too, sir.
Okay, then let's continue with the next part then. So the next question that we have on it. This time they have again given a polynomial px such that it is x plus 3. Okay, can we find out its 0 easily? What will be its 0? Yep. What will be the 0 of this polynomial?
1/3.
1 over 3? Are you sure?
Wait, what? Never answer. Sorry.
Just equate it with 0, you will have your answer.
Yeah. So it'll be -3.
Yeah, -3 is perfect. Good. And but they are not asking us the 0, okay? They are asking p of x plus p of minus x. What will be this answer you will get, okay? They're asking this thing from you. If you do p of x plus p of minus x, what answer you will get? We already have the p of x. Do we have p of minus x with us? Yes or no?
No.
So how we can find out p of negative x? Yeah.
Isn't
Just
x already negative? So
just
Type the
replace
whole equation by it.
just replace the x with what? X with the negative x. Get it? So we can just
Yeah.
substitute it. So we already have the px, so we're gonna put it over here. So px is x plus 3. Then they are saying plus. Then they are asking p of minus x. How I will find out p of minus x? Look at there.
-x plus 3.
Negative x plus 3. So I will put it directly over here. Now
3
what
or
answer you will
negative.
have? What answer you will have for this?
3. Wait, what?
Just a 3? X
Wait,
and x will
never.
be
6.
0. 3 plus 3 will be a 6. Okay? Get it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah? So this type of question can also appear there. Tell me when you're done.
I'm done, sir.
Me too, sir.
Okay, then we have a question for a quadratic equation. Like we just discussed how to find out the zeros of a, you can say, linear equation. Now if someone give you a quadratic equation, how you will find out its zeros? We have already done it, okay? Okay, let's see. So polynomial in x is given to you such as, let's say 4x square minus 6x plus 6. Not as xx, it will not have the factors then. Let's replace it by 3. I think this time you will get. Yeah. The question is just find out its zeros. So how are we gonna do this? How many zeros it can have?
2.
2. But how are we gonna do that? So we will be doing px is equals to 0. So if you're doing px is equals to 0, so you will be equating 4x square minus 3x plus 6 is equals to 0. What will be the next step? Yeah, you're aware about it or not?
We can put 6 on the other side first.
Okay, then that's not the way. Okay, so the first step that you will be doing after this, now just do the factorization. Okay, what do you have to do? Just do the factorize.
Factorization.
So how we will factorize this quadratic equation? What answer you need after multiplication and what answer you need after addition?
Um, 24 and -3, right?
Yeah,
Wait, do those numbers exist?
it doesn't exist.
I don't think so.
Okay, let's try it out. Like first pair is 1 time 24, it will not work. Second pair is 2 times 12, it will also not work. 3 times 8, it
They
doesn't
both
work.
have to be negative, right?
4 times 6 doesn't work. Yeah,
They
so
both
it
have
is,
to be negative.
they can be negative and they can, okay, yeah, they both have to be negative. So this pair doesn't exist over there, okay? So we have to change the equation a bit. So let's change it a bit. Okay, just go with this one now. Can we do the factorization for this one?
Yes.
So the numbers are -3 and -2.
Perfect. So negative 3 and negative 2 will be the pairs in which you will break it up. So x squared minus 3x minus 2x plus 6 is equals to 0. And then what we can have, so you can say x will be, you can take common, so x minus 3, and minus 2 you can take common, so you're just left with x minus 3. And if these two brackets matches, means we have done it correctly, okay? Now from the whole you can take outside x minus 3, so we are left with x minus 2 is equals to 0. Okay, now look at there. They are saying the product of these two brackets is giving you a 0.
Maybe one of them has to be 0.
That's it. So that's how we're gonna find out the 0, okay? So one of them need to be
So
0.
x is
So either
3
x
or
minus
2.
3 equal to 0, or you can say x minus 2 is equals to 0. Okay, so if this one is 0, so we will have a value for x as 3. And if this is 0, then you can say the value for x is 2. Get it or not? So
Yeah.
these two values are the zeros of the polynomial, okay, or of px, you can directly say. Get it?
Yeah.
Yes or no? So any confusion out there? So what's the normal way? Just equate it with 0, that's the step 1. Then second step will be just do the factorization. Step 3 is at the end, when after you're done with the factorization, you will get to the two brackets whose product is 0. So that is only possible if one of them is 0. So you can say either x equal to 3 is a 0 or x equal to 2 is a 0, okay? Is it clear?
Yeah.
Good, go with it.